Everyone, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I am going to be continuing on the little series of recreating you guys's looks that you have drew for me. So also I'm aware that I look like a 2-year-old with my hair, but it was crazy today so I had to get it out of the way. So yeah, I'm just gonna crack on because as you guys know from the last video, these do take a while. If you haven't already subscribed and you're new here, please hit the subscribe button down below and like this video if you enjoyed it. Yeah, I hope you enjoy. As always, I have already put my base on, so that's why I look a bit mad. We're gonna get started. So I'll pop up the photo, same as the last time. This one is really cute. It's like a blue lid and then the clouds. She has put like white underneath, but I don't really have a lot of white eyeliner. I just have shadow, so I think I'm gonna do blue under, if you don't mind. I'll zoom you in. So the first thing I'm going to do is carve out my brows using a paler concealer. So this is the Collection concealer. And then I'm going to take Sky, which is the lightest blue, and just pop that on the lid. And then just to blend the first blue out, I'm going to use this colour, so it's more like a teal. This is from the Jaclyn Hill palette. I'm just going to use that to blend this out a bit. And then I'm just going to use a clean blending brush and just buff out that second colour. Okay, so once you are happy with how that's blended, I'm now going to go in and attempt to start doing clouds, which I'm really not sure how it's going to go. I'm going to use, this is the Revolution concealer that I always use, but I got it in shade white. This is the Real Techniques detail brush, and I'm just going to coat the concealer. I think it's easier to use a round top brush because when you stamp it, it'll just make like the shape of a cloud. You don't need to go in and do it yourself. Okay, so that is the outline. I think that looks okay. What I'm going to do now is make sure that you want to make sure the top of the cloud is the lightest and then it blends into the blue. So I'm going to just keep going over the tops just to make sure that they're really white. Because I've did that quite big, I'm probably going to have room for like another cloud, and then I'll do the same in the other eye and then I'll come back because it'll probably take me a while. Okay, so once we have the desired look, you can really do them any shape. Like this is a lot easier than what it looks. I'm gonna add a wee bit of glitter just because I think it would make it stand out a bit more. So I have this glitter from Makeup Forever. This is in number 4. And I'm just gonna pop on a wee tiny bit of glitter glue and just dot it over. I'm gonna be really sparse with it. I don't want to add it a lot. This glitter looks white, but it's iridescent, so once it's on, it looks a bit more blue, which is really cool. Like that. There we go. I'm really happy with how they look for once. So I'm just going to take the same blues that I used on top and just buff them underneath really quickly. So once I have the blue blended underneath, I'm just going to take a black liner and pop that in my waterline just to give a bit more definition. And then I'm just going to pop on my lashes off camera as always, and then I'll come right back. This is the finished eyes now that I have the lashes on. For the lips and the rest of the face, I'm just going to keep it quite natural because I don't want to take away from the eyes. So I'm going to quickly just pop on some cheek products and lip products, and then I'll come back and show you the finished product. Okay, so this is the finished cloud look. I'll give you a little close-up, but I'm actually obsessed with this. So I'm gonna remove this, sadly. That's the sad thing about these videos, like you just have to take it off straight away. I'm gonna remove this and reapply my base, and then I'll come back to attempt the second look. So I'm gonna begin the second look now. I'll of course put the photo up. So this one is purple on the lid fading into black, and then butterflies on the cheeks, which I know I'm gonna have trouble drawing. For this one I'm gonna take Wasted from the Carnival palette and just begin packing that on the lid. So then I am going to start deepening up the outer corners. So I'm going to take my Revolution Glow eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to begin by taking this purple here. It's like a really dark purple, and then I'll gradually bring the black in. Okay, that's not really dark enough. It's very similar to the first colour, so I'm going to actually change and go in with Liquor from the Carnival palette, which is like a wine colour, and use that to deepen up the crease and the outer corner, and I'm going to start making that kind of shape. So just for you to see, I've been using these two, so I'm now going to blend them out with this. And then I'm just going to take a clean blending brush and just kind of blend that up towards the brow. So that's the purple mostly all blended. Now I'm going to start adding the black and kind of deepening it a bit. So I'm going to just take a black shadow and kind of just create like a smoked out wing with it. Okay, so once we have the black and purple nice and winged out, I'm then just going to take my gel liner and create a nice thick black wing. I'm going to use the Inglot number 77 liner. I'm now just going to put some of that liner just in my waterline underneath. That's all I'm going to do underneath the eye, just because I think it'll look really snatched. Okay, so once we have that done, I'm just going to pop on my lashes. The lashes are still drying a bit, but I'm going to move on to the scurry bit now and attempt to draw a butterfly. I'm going to use the same eyeliner, the gel one that I use, and I have this really skinny brush. So, oh my god, I'm scared. I'm going to begin by just drawing the body, I think. Okay, and then I'm gonna do the two wee antennas. So once I have like the outline, looks funny. I wanna just fill it in for now and then I'll add all the details. Once I have the outline done and I'm happy with it, I'm gonna then start to add a bit of detail. So I'm not really sure. I think I'm gonna do like a few wee lines coming from the body out. With the white concealer that I used with the first look, I'm gonna use that to kind of, that's why I made the corners a bit thicker here, so I can do little white dots in them. Okay, I think I'm happy with them. I know that this one is thicker than this one, but if I try and like even it out, it's gonna look stupid. So I'm just gonna pop on my lip colour and then I'll come back. Okay, so that is the second look finished. I think it's really cute and you can do whatever you want with the eyes. You could make it like blue and it would be like the Instagram filter. That would be really cute. Yeah, on to the third now. I feel bad for not choosing everyone's makeup looks, but it's nearly 10 o'clock and I've been filming from like 6. I'm gonna get ready and take this off and BRB. Okay, so finally on to the third look. My eyes are starting to go a wee bit fuzzy, so if this look isn't tip-top shape, then you'll know why. My eyesight is, I've just been like focusing for too long. So this last one, I'll pop the photo up here. This one is quite interesting. So it's like flames on the eye and then a good bit of bronzer and a nice glossy lip. Okay, so I've just done one eye. I wanted to make sure that it was gonna work because I was a wee bit skeptical. I thought it would be easier to try it on one eye and then I can speed through this eye. It's easier to kind of do a black outline than what it is to just go straight in with your red shadow. So I'm just gonna use this and create this outline. So just take your time and go really slow and just create a few points. And then what I did was I just took my brush and give it a little clean and then kind of blended out the edges on the inside so that you're getting more of like a blended look. Just like that. And then I am gonna now take my red shadow, so I'm using the one from the Paradise palette, and I'm just gonna start putting that all over the inside. I'm now gonna take my concealer brush and take my white concealer and I've cut the crease. I thought it would look more cool and there's not a lot of space to do another set of flames in orange, so I thought it would look better if I just did like a wee small cut crease. Just like that. And then what I'm gonna do, so I have this Helen E pigment. This is the luminous orange one, and I'm just gonna start packing that on the concealer while it's still tacky. And then, so I just then popped the same black liner underneath and then went straight in with my red, just because you want to do it before the liner is fully dried. Okay, so I'm gonna pop on my lashes and okay, so I'm now just gonna apply a blush, and I'm gonna apply quite a lot just because this look is very dramatic. It's more of like a Halloween look or something. So I'll show the photo once more. So she said a nude glossy lip, so I'm just gonna do like a brown liner like I usually do, and then a pale gloss. I'm going to use the Revolution Glow gloss because it has a lot of gold in it as well. I'm going to put on a wee tiny bit of highlighter. That concludes the Flame look. As I said, it is very theatrical. It's a bit more for like Halloween or something. It's probably a bit more black than what she wanted, but I think it looks cool. That is the end of my friends Draw My Makeup Looks part 2. I hope you thoroughly enjoyed. I really enjoyed filming it as always, but I can't wait to scrub my face. If you haven't already subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for my next video. Bye!